Welcome back to our Dawn of War Dark Crusade Hard Chaos campaign. This will be part 4. We just defeated the Imperial Guard. Bit of a slog, we'll be a bit more efficient with the strongholds as we go through, but we've cleaned them off the board. So now what we want to do is we want to think about what our next target would be. Obviously either probably Space Marines, Tau, Orcs, and we can't really reach the Eldar back there, so I think we can either push north or south. And I think I like the idea of coming up here and cleaning up this. This is technically still owned by the Guard, so a little remnant force there that we can maybe get rid of. So let's not move. Yes, I can move to here, which is good, because I can move twice now with that the Fury ability, but otherwise I stay here, and I think I should be safe to hit end turn. None of their guys can actually reach me in my position, so they can fight each other all they want. Eldar beat Space Marines. Okay, let's see if they're going to try again. Rematch. Oh, okay, so complete waste of time. No one achieved anything. We just pushed each other around. Okay, great. What we'll do is we'll take on this. We lost pretty much all of our Honor Guard in the siege because I didn't really protect them very well, but we get enough requisition that I can just put them all back anyway. So, yeah, an extra Berserker champion, which is nice. We'll just take off this last little Guardsman province. Give me my guys back. Perfect. The enemy commander is a skilled combatant. The enemy force, like consists of basic infantry, has a single base. This is the Oreston Plains. There's a little lore dump there for those fascinated by the individual kind of provinces we're fighting on. Otherwise, let's go. So I think this time round I'll try and vary the build a bit. I'll try and over cultists just to see if I can mass them with low tier stuff. One of these down immediately. One of these, and we'll start capping things. Let's have a look around. We've got one over there as well, and one there. And it seems to be the only way to progress out of this map is this way. So I'll have you stand there. Maybe I can go grenade launcher cultists this time around or something along those lines. I don't know why I'm making this. I can make more useful stuff out of that later. So I'm going to immediately have you produce all the cultists because I need them. Still need power, of course, so we'll have one of those. And these are starting to capture our points, which is good. Off we go. That down. This is nearly done as well. So then, tell you what, I'll have this one build that one and that one, like so. I'd love you to set these to stand ground. They're all armed with plasma pistols, so they're much better off just standing there shooting things. And then once you're done with that, you can come over here and build this one for me. Perfect, we've got our little cubbyhole safe there. All I really want now is to produce these so I can make the armory, so I can upgrade my cultists accordingly. I'm going to do that because I don't need the power for anything else. Increasing my wreck income's a good shout. Our beloved little cultists here. The old skinhead approach works well enough. I'll have you worship this so I can get it out a bit quicker. Yeah, we can finish that quickly. Perfect. Good, we have enough to build our armory. And you come back over here to build more power generators. So if I'm floating enough wreck, I can make an additional... Yeah, they cost almost nothing. I might as well flood the field with them. There you go. 4 squads is good. And I can give them all champions and grenade launchers once I get that up, and they turn into a somewhat viable force in their own right. Can't force labour on that anymore, so I'm just going to wait. I think that's enough strength to have a peek at what's going on out here. Auto-reinforced cultists, because they're fragile, you need the extra help. Still coming up the rear. Flood the field. We have this out now, which is fantastic. So, yeah, get champions on all of them because they're where the majority of our damage is going to be coming from. Yeah, requisition's what's choking me out because I'm still reinforcing cultist squads. extra champion there. Let's move one of these to... Tell you what, I'll use the healthier one to build a listening post rather than the crippled one can stay here. And another champion, please. And last but not least, second I hit 65. Let's see if I get there in time. Yeah, they're costing me power, but not a lot, so it'll be these that set me back on power more. So I'm going to be using them as grenade launcher options. I'm going to set them all to shoot at range, like so. I'm going to start automatically upgrading their grenade launchers on everyone. Maxed out. You're there to build that for me when we're ready. So the only thing I really need to consider is maybe more power generators when I start burning those through. You also definitely want plasma pistols for the champions. That increases their damage output marvellously. I'm starting to see grenade launchers appear now, so they do meaningful damage, which is nice. Love for 90 requisition so I can build that, but it's going to take a bit, so let's instead push out and see what I can find. Where do you think they're left or right? Probably on the opposite side that way, so let's give that a peek. Nearly there. Got it. Plasma pistols for those are ready now, excellent. Have guardsmen, or just stand there and shoot them. They're all, surely they're all set to... Don't know if I got all their settings correct, that's fine. So amazingly, you'll actually outclass them at range. Grenades also have the fantastic ability of knocking guys around, so they can never really fight back coherently. And let's have more weapon upgrades, because I want those. I need more power, that's what I'm... Yeah, I need to make more of these. And I have the requisition for it, so you may as well. And once possible, I'll retreat you, because why are you stood there? Back to base. How are we looking here? Oh, we're just slaughtering this poor guy. We'll never be able to stand still. The idea is practically a form of bullying. So apparently I've missed someone. There we go. Are they all set to stand ground now? Yes, they are. Good. So they ran this way. So let's try having a peek over here. All construction complete. Can I make the upgrades now, please? Yes, I can. More grenade launchers. Curious how we're going to be handling buildings with this kind of build, but what I might do is make still go tier 2. Once we have the power for it, of course. I'm struggling here. I'll just chill out here for a second while I get up to 105. I'll build that. Come on. There we go. You get a little. I was waiting for that because I knew you'd get a little power dump the minute you build the thing. And once. Oh, here we go again. They're just going to see me and run away. Embarrassing. Yeah, just stay on them. Using the stop command might be a good idea here because it means they're just going to stand and shoot, which is where all my damage output currently is. Careful though, they still do die very quickly, cultists, so let's make sure they're nice and replenished. Give everyone their grenade launchers back.
The Chaos Gods speak clearly now. It is as though 1,000 mouths cry out in pain. Take us to battle.
They're going to stand and fight. If they want to, I'm not going to stop them.
Chaos, consume us.
Upgrade that point because it'd be silly not to.
It is as though 1,000 mouths cry
Grab everyone. There you go again. Stand and shoot. You could just grenade spam them to death pretty easily. Let's move the ones not far enough in here to actually help them be useful. Advance the ones in the back here so they're more actually in the fray here. Do the reinforcement chain. Yep, the ones who are losing them are still reinforcing already. Add-on is complete, which is great. Let's do a little bit more building maintenance. So let's fully LP my stuff. That's also this one. Oh, we're being shot back, are we? Oh no, you're losing a fight there, don't worry about that. Oh, you can even get plasma guns on them now at this tier. That's nice. And the grenades really aren't half bad at killing buildings. I thought it'd be here a lot longer. That's not going to work, guys. There's too many grenade launchers. Oh dear. What, you can get, what, how many per? 5 per squad? When you're up to... So there's 20 grenade launchers on the field right now. Ooh, it's a bit brutal. What I'd love for you to do, make a sacrificial circle. I don't think I'll need it, but it might be useful for... If my belief regarding anti-tank is unfounded, then don't worry. Okay, the commissar's dead, so you can actually start killing these now. I'd like to upgrade that when I have the chance. Seriously increase the defense of this position. 265. There we go. You're going to win anyway, but don't worry about it. How are we doing over here? We're fine. I'm just farming them. Ah, that's what I was concerned with. Can I defeat one of these? So I can use the character... Oh, because they will do this silly walking towards it thing. Just shoot it. And they're splitting damage up here, which is a bit annoying. I think we'll be okay. The champion there can tank it for us. Oh, blimey. Oh man, I'm actually... I'm killing the game with all the spam I'm doing. Oh, hang on. God, that's too many grenade launches, it seems. Okay. Are we good? Let's check this out. So we don't really need to do anything else. You can just mosh pit it and kill it with more potent melee. Yeah, if I just have you all attack it, there we go. Specifically, it's the champions that I'm relying on dealing with melee damage. One of you engage this. Oh yeah, it fixed itself. Just had a little tizzy there. Cultist versus guardsman, that's pretty cool. I'll have you just melee them. I'm going to insist on stand. Okay, if I do this, yeah, now that'll get them to fight, surely. You okay? Bit of a mess, but we'll get there. Let's put you on them. Again, I'd love for you to be their melee stance. And have them attack. Defeat them in combat. Well, really, it's just the champion here is going to be doing the actual damage. It blew up. There you go, grenade launcher spam heretics works. Who would have thought? Okay, so we have an extra honor guard. I'm now going to use my second turn because I can attack twice, which is fantastic, to take the industrial production. So we get one of our fancy extra things here. Industrial production is not that one. Is it that one? Yes. Requires control of the coast. Gain control of massive imperial factories and foundries. Allows you to supply your troops on the ground more easily. Start every mission with 1,000 additional requisitions. So yeah, it's going to speed up our start. Lovely. You can replay the little message you got of the defeat of the factions there if you want to hear it again. War gear wise, can I see the... No, I don't know how I see the unlocks, but I think it's something that we need more defenses in order to get there, of course. So yeah, otherwise just taking more fights is the way to go. So attack this. I don't have the requisition to make my second Berserker champion. Oh well, I think that's okay. Enemies a hardened veteran. Force includes elite infantry. They have a single large base. Okay, so one big one. Here's the Vandian coast for our law friends. Attack.
Once a thriving industrial center, by the beginning of the Dark Crusade, the Vandian coast had fallen into disuse. Some factories in the cities were still operational, but other great underground refineries languished under the sands of the coast, long since abandoned as unnecessary by the planet's Tau masters. Whoever gained control of the coast would enjoy a powerful advantage for the rest of the Crusade. With such potent manufacturing facilities, field commanders could requisition more weapons than their foes.
I think the narrator skipped the middle paragraph. It's still there. Oh, it'll be one of the special ones now, so I'm going to be doing some other stuff. Maybe not. Sometimes these ones have unique properties, sometimes they don't. And we'll just expand. There we go, okay. Wake the Manufactoria. Powerful and ancient manufacturing facilities lay dormant under the sands of the Vandian coast. Collect the indicated amount of power or destroy all enemies before the timer runs out to wake them. Okay, so power generation is a strategy. Come out here. So let's just push forward a bit. There's another point there that I can capture. And you can stand there and guard them. You'll do that for me. Stand and protect him. This is capturing, this is capturing. Come out. Speed this up a bit, it's taken a while. At the press of a button, the heretic turns from the worst builder in the game to the best one. So that's done. Come over there and build that. And out we come. And then you'll come over here as well. You, perfect. Obviously I'm not doing great on the whole build power thing instruction currently. We'll get there eventually. We have our temple, so I'll treat this as a normal battle. That's already capped, great. Let's head out. Let's use one of these to actually handle the capping job, whereas the rest of you can just be as normal. This is a bit risky, I'm leaving myself open, but I think I can run back in time to protect myself if needed. You're done. I'll do that one as well, and I'll have you stay in base to start building these that I need. I need what? 1,800. That's pretty manageable. Stand here to guard this. You want to set the building to stand ground, so everything that gets produced is stand ground stance. You don't want your range stuff here engaging in melee unnecessarily. Well, I've got, what, 20 minutes. I could just, if you want to just skip the whole build power thing and just go kill the enemy. I'll do a little bit of building in case I get attacked, but I thought you should be okay. That down, and then another one. Done. So once you're done with this, I'll have you build that one as well. Speed up a bit. Give it a second. Done. And immediately upgrade that one in case it's the one that's attacked. Supposedly there are some space marines hiding around here somewhere. I don't need any more requisition points, so let's not bother. Building and upgrading these will be sufficient. Let's leave a little bit of strength over there in case you're attacked. Okay, we have space marines, so there are 1, 2, 3 squads, so if I have you split apart accordingly, because these are ranged, of course, because they're space marines, so stop the construction of that would be very smart. We need more help over here. The cultists alone can't win that. Engage them in melee. This is a win because they can't help to overwhelm me. But they turn to fight Eliphas, who's going to easily defeat them. Cultists here getting farmed. I'm really not fussed if they go down. I stopped the construction of that, which is fantastic. It's what I wanted to do. And then you can just start killing things. The proper Space Marine squads are dead, except for that one, annoyingly. You want to run. Oh, who cares if they die? Just send more force around here. There's no reason to hold out. I'll just skip to tier 2. Why am I hanging around for? Just in case I don't do all the damage I was hoping to at range, I'll go and start building these up. You're fine for now. Lend them a hand. Jump on them and engage them in melee. Eliphas, just chew them apart. Okay, I did tell you to engage there, did I not? I kept all my... Weird, I don't usually bother to keep these alive. Oh, I've already found their base, okay. Cute. Just bum rush them. Actually, let's leave it to the... Let's see if the cultists can beat these. Go for the buildings and stuff so they don't have time to turn them into annoying listening posts. I'll attack that. I'll attack that. Just so they can't shoot at me. You keep building P-gens. I'm no longer concerned about killing the enemy in time. It seems it's going to be pretty easy. Yes, it turns out I think a sufficient number of cultists can defeat an SM squad. Eventually, they're immune to damage during little animals. You see how little we do per attack. We will get there in the end. Now their morale broke. Space Marine scared of the little cultists. A law accurate Space Marine obviously would have no problem killing all of this, but this might be a bit much. Oh. So this is an enemy force commander. Back away. I'll have Eliphas engage him in a glorious duel. All of you run away. I just want to see who wins that fight in a head-on battle. Now with our upgrade, I assume we would prevail because of the Man Reaper. See how this goes. Oh, we're crushing it. So obviously the AI can't benefit from doing the melee upgrades and health upgrades like we can, because they don't get the ability to take any of the upgrades. Okay, you did nearly get him though. It wasn't a bad fight. Again, dogpile them. Anything else to do? I mean, we only need... Yeah, it'd be trivial to build the necessary amount of upgrades you need to get that finished. Put that down. Just do these in case there's a battle here later. I doubt it somehow. Get them all dead again. See, once you reach a critical mass of the honor guard, the standard enemies can't really oppose you anymore. You've just got them. You need to do some sort of fancy building. Fine, just put one of these down. In case you feel like teching for some reason. Nothing shooting back. Just wasting our time hitting. Let's just go for the building now. Come on guys, we're wasting time here. Use all of our fancy damage upgrades, because what am I waiting around for? Oh, one of them have spawned, that's annoying. Eliphas, deal with those for me. Look how much damage he does per hit. That's not even... I think the arcade Crozius that we get later on is even more potent. Close to one hitting Space Marines. Just doing some base teching in case we get attacked here again. I doubt it, but it's worth just making it easy for ourselves. Oh, and they've all changed target now because they've fought the wrong thing. Summoning something else now. That's the Force Commander again. I'm going to put all of the... Oh, he's not going to appear in time, is he? What is that slow to build? Oh, there they are. Oh, they have the little upgrades as well. So if you look at the Space Marines closely, they've got their shoulder pads glowing. They've got the base Space Marine squads get some very nice upgrades as you improve the armory, but yeah, I don't think it's going to help them much. Oh, there's the Force Commander again. That's cute. Let's put the characters on him, because he can't really trust cultists to deal with that. He will mop them up. Just make sure he doesn't kill one of them unnecessarily. I'll keep an eye on you. If he gets a bit low, I'll retreat him. Around about now, I think. Target something else, please. Yeah, a cultist is a good target. Even more Chaos Space Marines. Engage those. You can engage them to stop them from hitting me. Who's fighting this? Eliphas, so the one thing that... Yeah, he can't beat Eliphas. He is a cut above the standard CSMs here, or the Honor Guard. Clear difference in strength there. Upgraded. Cute. Might as well. Don't think they have anything else to bother me. Bunch of chapel barracks, weirdly. Oh, they spawned again. How annoying. Stop spawning, you losers. All dead again. Let's just force melee with this, it'll speed things up a bit. I think you can beat these, honestly, in a fight. They are dedicated range squads, the CSM, the standard Space Marines. Got him. And then the last one. Now there's another squad spawned here, how annoying. Oh, they're all dead. And now it's dead. They don't have anything that can produce units anymore, so I don't know how it's technically still ongoing. It might be an annihilation objective where I have to kill everything. Fine, I'll just get these ticking with power in case I actually need to meet that silly objective somehow. I mean, you make 6 and then I do all the power upgrades, and that's basically... I can't do any more, I'm maxed out.
Anything for the great powers.
Unless you want to put a thermoplasma generator down somewhere, like over there. I don't think I need to bother, honestly. These are better or worse at melee or ranged. I think you're better off hitting it in melee for building damage. I mean, there was a single large base as I recall, so that's basically it. Let's see what the enemy has left at this point. I'll just start spreading out and look across the map to see what I can find. One of you walk up here. One of you go to there. One of you go to there. Just spread out, see what's going on. Put a load of building posts down or something. Yeah, do these upgrade power researches because I need to actually meet that objective apparently. There is something more over here, okay. I'll have you tank it because I don't care if they die.
It is as though 1,000 mouths cry out in pain.
Just kill that first, I don't want it building more things annoyingly. Everyone else come over here. Yeah, nothing going on down there. Oh, and then it triggers that they're all dead. Finally figured out, did it? Why on earth we had to drag that on? Never mind. Industrial production, we have 1,000 rec extra every time, so that'll massively speed up the kind of how long it takes me to do these things. Great. Can't buy any more honor guards, let's just hit end turn. Yep, Space Marine's going against the tower again. They lose. I've only got one legal move to start, which is this. A number of options. I can go straight for the Space Marine Stronghold. I'm not going to do that. Kind of takes a bit too long. I'd rather take some more normal provinces, but yeah, because that's another special one, the Spaceport. It's going to take a little bit. Is this the weird one where you have to collect? I'm conscious one of these special objective ones have a very strange mission where you have to collect little servitors from around the map and hoard them, it takes forever. So I'm just going to go for a slightly easy battle, wrap around here and start gutting the Necrons and Orcs. They're just going to waste their time bashing their heads together. Okay, so down here again. So 1, 2, yeah. I mean, it forces the enemy to maybe attack me and I have to engage in defense, which is fine because I'm not going to be. I'll stack some. You can reinforce this position to make it a bit stronger in case they attack me. I'm not saving this for anything else. What is that an image of, do you think? That's obviously CSM Defiler. Oh, there you go, Raptor Squad. You can just hover them. I don't know how that marks a Raptor Squad, but okay. One of these to speed up building at the start is convenient. And I don't know, CSM Squad, there you go, I'm now safe. Feel free to attack that if you want. Okay, great. So let's pick on. And we get another one of these. Increased manpower. Requires control of the okay, no, well, I can't. There's no softer target, so we might as well just go for it. Another extra honor guard. Commander is veteran. Includes elite infantry. Single large base, but it'll be a special objective, so don't worry about it. Here's the archive of the Assyria forests. Several prominent universities and research facilities. Interesting. The nerd location. Oh, so it's a special objective, but there's no actual kind of special anything going on. I don't think I need to bother. Oh, he's trapped in there. He can't actually move to build another. Interesting. They completely surround him on spawn. I'm not going to bother making heretics at spawn maybe so much anymore because there are enough of these, so I can just cap everything instantly. So there's 3 in the middle. Come over here. Start building that. Over here so you can get ready to build these. Oh, let's just make another one. With the spare, I guess I can speed this up and make more of them.
We're here for the Dark Gods. We're here to serve, Master.
We have captured a location.
You can make that one for me. You're done. Babysit that, and you'll do that one instantly as well. I'll have a CSM. Oh, so if you group select them and then change it over, it does it instantly. Convenient. I'll leave the Berserker Champion on melee because that's what he's for. But the Plasma Pistol boys can all do it this way. And we have a huge amount of requisition because of the extra starting resources, so we might as well just start building power immediately. The starting 1,000 rec means the only thing stopping us from tearing up instantly is the fact that we're not going to have the power to do so. We need 105. So just make one of these and then move on. That's more than enough strength to push the enemy. Let's see what we're dealing with. In fact, you might as well just go with a heavy tier 1. Powerless stuff like this is great because we don't Doesn't slow us down. We're being shot by a turret of all things. Okay. Is that where they've spawned? That's a bit embarrassing. Tear up. Is that their base? I just wandered straight into it. Just kill the turret first, I guess. There's another turret over there, which is a tad annoying. Let's overwhelm these quickly. Necrons are smart enough to realise that their points here, when they cap them, they don't actually benefit from they can't shoot you, they just increase their build time. So it doesn't actually help them. There's another CSM squad to put over here. Oh, we have some actual crons, here we go. So engage them in melee so they can't keep shooting you. I'll leave you on that just to quickly finish it off, very good. Get tucked in. Yeah, hit the scarabs are a good choice for you. We have a squad of Necrons now, the flayed ones. Kill their builders so they can't do anything annoying. You want to engage those. Let's engage them in melee, that'll be fun. The flayed one here are a hassle, but they're not going to beat all the characters, so we win that as well. A Necron versus a Chaos Space Marine in a melee fight. I don't know how that goes. They're a bit wet noodleish, it's not really what they're for. Over here, the tech upgrade's done. I guess we'll build vehicles this time. It's not gonna, like, we're not gonna get there to really show it off, are we? Let's go for the structure now, there's no point in messing around. Not amazing anti-tank damage we've got here, but we'll get there in a bit. Supposed to speed this up, what I could do instead. Finish making this. Come on. Make a sacrificial circle, and then I'll teleport some horrors in to do some meaningful damage. Engage those. While everyone else just hits that. Because yeah, I can make defilers and things, but they cost so much power that I'm not really there in terms of power resources, and I'm not going to get there for a while. Might as well just do this instead. They also cost 50, I can just about make that. Oh, one of them died and got atomized by the Necron there. And they're dead. There you go. So once, yeah, the standard battles are pretty trivial now because you get enough of these that you can just run them at the enemy and they can't stop you. So we'll focus on taking these special objective ones and going for the strongholds. Perfect, okay. I think I'll leave that there. So next time, well, I'm in a position where I could just jump over here and then fight the Necron stronghold, which would be good. So they can seize that, and then I can easily push through onto the Orc one after that and sweep the map. Yeah, we've reached the point now where we have enough resources that the enemy aren't really going to be able to do a whole lot. Let's reinforce this in case they get smart over here. Spiders are cool. One of these to speed things up on one of those. It's possible, I swear it's possible somehow to... You can reinforce with buildings, I think. Not just units. Well, I'm seeing it immediately. That might be a different Soulstorm thing. You know, maybe not. Yeah, just so they can't overwhelm me in the same... Because they have their own honor guard. So if they attack me, this is where the aggressor has a lot of... They have the advantage in those honor guard, whereas the defender has the advantage of all of the structures they've already built on those maps, which is why despite I can just run them over in 5 minutes, it's a good idea for me to kind of build them up defensively, because I want to win defenses, because it gets me more fancy war gear for Eliphas. No, it's not possible to put buildings now, I don't think that. I might be thinking of Dawn of War Soulstorm, the other expansion. Otherwise, yeah, we'll stop there. Thank you very much for watching. I do hope you enjoyed. If so, please do like and subscribe. It really helps out the channel, and I do appreciate it. If you have any notes on any kind of themed armies you want to see, I'll go with I'm going to make an all-vehicle one. Next time I'm going to throw like 4 to 6 defilers out and just have them roll over the enemy. That'll be fun. But yeah, in the strongholds, it'll be about beating them rather than doing fancy stuff, and it's more fun from a narrative and thematic standpoint. So if you have any ideas, if you leave anything in the comment section, I'll definitely see it, because I do take the time to stop and read them all. Or if you just want to chat with me and others, that's great too. Thank you very much. I'll see you next time.